Okay, everything is up off the floor. It's supposed to go down to the point of freezing tonight. Oh my goodness, these trees are so cool. Yeah, so it's supposed to go down to the point of freezing. These guys are all hardy. The ones that I just collected obviously have been outside this whole time. They won't get a frost in here. The only thing I'll be worried about tomorrow while I'm at work is that they'll overheat in here. The forecast says cloudy. We'll see. So I'll close this door, and there's only going to be a small gap. They should be fine. The trees in the trailer, I'll turn the heat on for them in the morning. Tonight. Turn it off in the morning before I leave for work, and they should be all right. I don't foresee any issues there. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. I didn't think I would make it out here this year. We are at the gravel pit right now that I got the tamarack trees from. Some of them came from that hill right there at the very top. Yeah, I was in here one year with my screening plant, and we screened all this stone and all the smaller stone. I don't know if we can see it back there. There's a pile of smaller stone back there. Yep. That's the stuff that I screened out of here. Yeah. Maybe I could take a coffee break later and I'll be able to grab some tamaracks. Haha!
Morning, Fred. Morning. How you doing today? Not too bad here so far. Oh yeah, it's like young, seeing it from. Yeah, I hear you. You want to haul that river stone back through here? Yeah, that's what the plan is. Last time forward. If you need
Coming out. So tiny. Managed to get out of the truck because there's another truck loading, but I don't know if I'll be able to take any trees today. I'm really hoping to. There's no tamaracks over here. I have to go in the other spot. Pretty neat, eh? Just beautiful here. All these black spruce. Yeah. Don't mind the dust. I just want to really quickly show you Lake Superior way over there. Isn't that cool? Like an ocean. But that's our Lake Superior. Nice, eh? get to look at it every time I come down into the pit. There's someone behind me that's chasing me, so I gotta go quick like a bunny rabbit. On the other side of the road, you see lots of blueberries here. These are all blueberry bushes. And then we have our native junipers. Whole bunch of them. They're still in their winter colors almost. Pretty cool. Look at all this reindeer moss, lichen. It's really deep. I'm trying not to walk on too much of it because it's really crispy, crunchy right now. Wowee. It got a bird's nest in it. Like that malformation, deformity or whatever. But the bird's nest part didn't survive. That's pretty neat. Oh, look at all the little spruce. Ever cute. Still no tamarack here. There's a tamarack. That's way too big though. Oh my goodness. Thing's huge. Oh, there's a little rabbit trail here. See the little rabbit trail? Animal trail. There's like millions of rabbits here. That's what this is, a little rabbit trail. Ever cute. Nice area, eh? Ooh, look at that spruce. Oops, didn't zoom in. Still didn't zoom in. There we go. Look at that one. Must have got chopped down at some point in time. Very cool. Follow the rabbit trail here. We're waiting for that truck way over there to get loaded. Wow, look at this area. Trying to see where I can walk without... Oh, the more little rabbit trails. Ooh, look at this one. That's pretty cool. See if I can zoom out. There we go. It's all flat. Look at this area with all the lichen on the stone. Isn't that cool? There's a landscape for someone. I'll go down there a little bit more. Look at that. Yeah. Very cool area. I better get back to the truck before my turn comes. See some more tamaracks here. Sorry about the wind noise if there is some. Those tamaracks are a little bit big too. The best ones were just inside where that loader is pulling backwards there. Those were the nicest ones in there that I found. Yeah. Someone came and cut this road. Weird. That's what Nigel wants his forest to look like, or his black spruce to look like these guys. Yeah, cool. Look at this little area. How's that for a scene? Wicked. I think this is my last chance to look around. I don't know if we'll be coming back for another round. You see the truck's loading over there. I'm already loaded. I got one tree already. I didn't get it on camera. I'm going to see if there's some smaller ones here. I can grab a couple smaller ones. I see that there's lots of bigger ones. There's some smaller ones there. Because I think that planting could use a smaller one. Look at this one that is even eaten by a rabbit. There's all these bigger ones. Oh, I wish I could take that whole grouping, but it's taller than me now. Oh, I don't see any in here. That would work. Only these little ones. This one might work here. It's a little bit tall. Now, let's see if we can yank that one out. There's one. What else we got? Any over here? See how the branches rooted? The branches are rooted into the ground. That's pretty neat. Let's see what's in here. Nope, just spruces. Just spruces and some big ones. Sorry about the wind if you're hearing wind. Okay, well I've got two. That might be all I can get. There's another big one. There's another big one with cones. There's an even bigger one with cones. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna have to go. I might come back one more time, I might not, so we'll see. But I've got two trees now. That'll have to do. And they're all from this pit, so if I put them in the planting, they'll all be from this pit. I did end up coming back once more. Oh look, it's springtime. I spied some here. Let's see if there's some smaller ones. Doesn't look like it. I might just have to take those two. Ooh, look at this one. This one's been chopped around. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish I could grab some of these bigger ones, but I got no way to do it right now, today. But at least I made it here. Okay. The other truck's almost done loading. All right, that's it. I'm gonna have to just take those two and run. See? There they are. I got two. That's it. 2 days in a row. It was supposed to be cloudy all day. 2 days in a row. It's been crazy sunny all day. And I've been stuck at work. It's 6:30 at night now, but I'm getting sunburn on these. I'm gonna have to put something up above them maybe. Sure gets hot in here. Or maybe I'll put them under the table or something like that. I don't know. But my two collected trees today, 2 tamaracks. So I wrapped them in paper towel this time because that's what I had. There we go. Oops. There. 2 tamaracks. One of these will go into the forest planting. These are from the same pit as them. It'll be nicer. I take these trees and I gives them the water. And they puts the water on. And they loves the water. Wah ha ha ha. sun came out, so I decided to come out and open the trailer and try and get moving. There's a storm coming. We're supposed to have rain tonight and for a couple days. Just the sun popping out for a second should warm it up real nice in here. Maybe I won't have to wear my winter coat. Oh yeah, it's nice in here. I had to drop some of the trees onto the floor because they're getting sunburnt, and I think it might get too hot in here for them, but I can't keep them outside yet because we're still getting heavy frosts every day. Daytime temperatures, oh, I gotta plant them too. Daytime temperatures, whoa, are in the double digits this week. So we're plus 12 Celsius right now. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Let's go in the trailer and look. Hopefully by the end of this week I'll be able to start taking trees outside, or take these guys out to the carport and bring the other ones outside. It's gone to winter colors, I think, because they're not brittle, hard and brittle. Well, this one is, but they're not hard and brittle like those ones that actually died. They're still all soft. So I think this one and the other one just went to winter colors. Those are my giant sequoias. That's my biggest, best one here. So I really want this one to survive. And that one's still green, no problem. And I got about 100 inside the house. The ginkgos are doing much better out here. I think it might have been the inside the house thing that was bugging them. My maple's all leafed out. Everything's doing super good in here. They really want to get outside. I've got one Dawn Redwood that's struggling. It's really struggling. I don't know why. But most of the other ones are doing fairly good. So I've got a good handful of them that are good for grow out. I don't know what happened to these seedlings. This is their second year. They're birch. This is their second year with me. And they started leafing out, but I don't know what happened. Something happened. Maybe it got too cold. My collected birch is doing good though. It's got that leaf curl, and that's just from being inside. It doesn't want to be in here. Okay, so inside the trailer, I just opened the door. When the sun hits, it heats up nice. So inside the trailer, it is like plus 17 Celsius, about 62 Fahrenheit or something like that. Outside right now, it's plus 12, which is about 52 Fahrenheit. And at night, we're still going down near the freezing point, which is 0 Celsius or 32 or 34 Fahrenheit, I guess that is. Yeah, so I think Tuesday we're supposed to start getting into the 20s Celsius. That'll be much nicer in the daytime, but it's still going to drop to about 10 or less Celsius. So between 40 and 50 at night, which isn't fun, but it is what it is. Oh, my silver maples are finally starting to pick up a little bit. They were kind of hurting too. Nothing likes to be inside, but I can't put them out, so this forest will have to go over into the shop, into the carport, because those two trees I picked up are from the same gravel pit that I got these guys from. So I want to have these all from the same gravel pit so I can name them appropriately. I think I'll just name it the Nichols Forest, something like that. But this tree did not survive. You can see how small the trees were when I planted them in here and how thick they've gotten now. So this one here was not the smallest tree, I don't think, but this one here was about the same size. You can see the difference. It's quite the difference. So I have to weed it, fix the landscape, clean it, and put a new tree in there. Yeah. Maybe do some trimming. My fluffies. They're like blue. The other ones aren't blue like that. But maybe it's because I open the door for them quite frequently to have them get some natural sunlight. And my ginkgos aren't. These are the ones I just took outside. The only ones I was successful with were the ones I winter stratified, cold stratified in the refrigerator. And I got 3 out of, must be 9 or 10 in there. But the seeds still look viable in the pots. So we'll see what happens with them throughout summer. Maybe get some more of those in the fall. I like to order my seeds in the fall time. I get from treeseeds.ca, and I like them to order them in the fall time just before it gets cold, and that way they won't come to harm in shipping. And then I have my fun in the winter time when there's really nothing else going on. I can start my seeds, and it gives me joy. You know what else would give me joy? If these leaves would come out. If I go farther west, up the 1117, the leaves you can see green. The leaves are starting, but not quite here yet. Still too cold. Yeah. So I got a few things to do, and then I gotta roll this up so it doesn't get too hot in there, but I think I'm going to come out. We need to repot the 2 ginkgos because I haven't done that yet. And then work on that forest. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah. Well, it's raining. Not super hard. But it's still raining, so I got to go close the door here. I just finished my stuff inside the house, and I'll come out and do some work in the carport there where it's nice and dry. Well, rain hasn't really got in yet. Okay. Yeah. For sure, spring. I'm not sure if the fish will eat when it's raining, but we can see. Traffic sounds so loud. Oh, one of my things came undone. Must have been some high winds to do that. Some for the minnows. I know they'll come up for it. They're breeding like crazy. There they are, the minnows. And it's hard to see with the reflection on the water. See if they're brave enough to come up. Oh, they are over there. They're eating the food over there. Crazy things. Oh, now that I walked away, they're all eating over there. I just had to walk away for them to do it. That's hilarious. A lot bigger ones over there. Yeah. I don't know if the goldfish will come up. I saw the two larger goldfish, the older ones, spawning the other day. I don't want to overfeed everything here. Still a little cold for them to be eating out here, so. I don't know where the goldfish would be. Probably down deep. I really have to cut this stuff out of here. It's on my list of things to do, except it's raining right now. The water level's still nice and high. That's good. Good forest fire prevention. The water table's up this year. And the water's cloudy. It's from algae, and usually I get some freshwater clams to put in here. And it clears the pond right up. You can see all the way down to the bottom. The problem with that is predators can then see the fish. So what I've been doing is I've just been leaving it cloudy, the algae, suspended algae it's called. It doesn't harm the fish at all, actually. They're very healthy, so I've just been leaving it, and that way it gives them some protection from the predators. Once I get water lilies to take hold in here and grow, they'll have a lot more cover, and then I can throw some more clams. Look at one of the koi is out. Look at this. Very nice. Very nice. That's an over 20-year-old fish there. Oh yeah. That one came in at the same time as that one I lost this spring. Really beautiful to see that. That's wonderful. Just gonna go and get some more food here for it. Give them a little boost up, knowing that they're eating. There. Oh, there's the goldfish. Those are the older two goldfish right there. Older three goldfish. There they are. So that's the three. Original goldfish put in at the same time as that koi was put in. That's fantastic. All three of them are still there. The orange ones anyway. There are 2 or 3, I think, white fish in here. There's another orange one. There's 2 more orange ones. Look at that. Look at all those goldfish in there. Some of them must have spawned from last year. Those might be babies that were born in here. Also pretty darn cool. Look at that. I know there should be about a dozen goldfish in here, not including the ones I put in the other day. Nice. Very nice. Oh, that's wonderful to see. Absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna have to get some more koi. Yeah. I don't know how many are left in here from the original ones. And koi don't like being by themselves. They need friends, other koi friends. Fantastic. Just gonna grab some more grub. There you go, guys. I'm trying to look for the new little goldfish and shabunkins I put in there while I'm trying to video. At the same time, trying not to scare everybody. The pond life, I mean. Beauty. Oops. I cracked a stick and everybody swam away and hid. Yeah, it'll be nice to see the shabunkins in here. Just to know that they lived. They could be anywhere along the shore where it's nice and warm. Or they just don't come out when I'm there, because I am now a big and scary thing from above. I mean, yeah, when I'm above them. They're used to looking at me straight on in the aquarium. I really gotta cut back all these trees. They're taking all my beech and my river stones all covered up. No, I don't see them anywhere here. So they must be under there with the goldfish. Goldfish and koi love to school. They always like to have friends of their own kind. Even though in a heartbeat they'll school with... Koi will school with a goldfish, and a goldfish will school with a koi, but they need their own friends. Maybe I'll look for some more koi. Or if anybody local has some large koi or whatever, medium koi or something that they don't need or is too big for their aquarium or pond that would like to come and live out here. Once they're in this pond, that's it though. They will spend the rest of their life out here, and they're out here all year round, every season. I gotta moss up my island again. All the moss blew off. Oops, I zoomed way in. Yeah. Well, that's good to see. I'm happy now. I mean, my rhubarb's growing. It doesn't mind the frosts at all. I gotta go do some bonsai work now. The rain is sort of slowing down. And the dog is sniffing around.